So this is Magnificent Mammals, and it's for grades 1st through 5th, and the outcomes are students will be able to name at least 2 to 4 things that distinguish mammals from non-mammals. Students will be able to explore the different ways mammals use their fur. They will be able to distinguish between 4 different mammal habitats, and students will be able to find connections between mammal adaptations and their habitat. We have 4 different activities that will help the students understand mammals and their adaptations.
Now, the activity dealing with habitat is this one, where you have these animal cutouts, and most of them are mammals. So what you'll do is you'll have the students separate into mammals and non-mammals, and then you'll talk about adaptations that go along with each. Like, mammals have fur, mammals drink milk as babies, that kind of thing. Also, and then eventually, once you figure out all those adaptations, then what you do is you give all the kids mammal cards, and then you have a poster like this, and then you have them put where they think their card goes. So if a child has this chipmunk, you can put it in the woods. And then you can explain why this might be a good habitat for this animal. One of the first activities that you can do is find my coat. Hand out these cutouts to the students and then have them go shopping for these type of coats. And you want to make sure that they match up the right coat with the right mammal. Another one dealing with coats is the match the fur to the example. So what you'll do is you have these 3 mammal coats, and you'll go over with the class the different adaptations. Like the otter, it has its fur so it repels water. The possum kind of helps it blend into the woods. And then you have this rabbit fur that helps the animal keep warm. So with these coats here, you'll go over with the fisher, that this helps repel water from the fisher, or this one helps the animal blend in, and this one keeps it warm. So then you just talk about the different types of mammal fur and how they're used in different ways for the different creatures. Now, the last activity involves a hike to Minister Lake, and as you go along this hike, you'll give the children these toy creatures, and they have to find habitats that would be good for these creatures. Now, if they don't know what creature might like to live where, we have these cards that you can hand out to the children. And if they're a little bit older, they can read the cards. If they're younger, you can read the cards to them, so they know what kind of interesting facts and what would help the animal decide where it wants to live.
So now you know the basic activity ideas and kind of what the outcomes should be. I'm just going to review the outcomes one more time. Students will be able to name at least 2 things that distinguish mammals from non-mammals. Students will be able to explore the different ways mammals use their fur. Students will be able to distinguish between 4 different types of mammal habitat. Students will be able to find connections between mammals, adaptations, and their habitat. Now that you know this, you can have some fun with the students as they learn about mammals.